morning all and welcome to another hunt. I'm out at an old sports ground today. This sports ground's got probably about 100 years of history. I'm not sure whether it was used for sporting purposes for that whole time, but I certainly know that people have been living around this area for that period of time. I really can't wait to see what I can find. I dare say I'm probably going to find some modern coins, lots of things like ring pulls, bottle caps, that sort of thing. But there might be some old coins about too. I've never detected this particular area. This is a quieter section of the park now, but again, back in its time, a little bit more commonly used. So without any further ado, let's gear up, get out there and see what we can find today. So basically what I like to do in any park or sports ground hunt is initially I like to run it fairly open, get a general feel for the sort of numbers I'm getting, and then I might notch out junk as needed. But let's start with an open mind and an open detector, shall we? Alright, so first target was pretty much where I was standing. I do have my headset on now, but this is an ear-bleedingly loud 23. So loud that it does sound like maybe part of a can, but the number's very, very stable. So that's curious. Alright, let's glove up. I'm going to start with that groundhog tool. So again, as minimal damage as possible to the areas I go to. If I find that's not enough, I've got my little hand digger in my backpack. But I like to try and leave no trace. As suspected. Well, not a bottle cap, but a big old can. Probably the first of many. Let's move on. This was a junky sounding 15. This is actually the old top of some toothpaste. Doesn't look like the tube variety though. It's a bit different, but I can't get hold of it. My gloves are too big, guys, so I feel like I've got big clown hands at the moment, but Sterident is the brand. Did not expect to find that down here, but again, I'm looking at the ground and I'm seeing things like this, bits of old concrete, old brick. It's giving me a sign that there might have been something here in a past life that I'm not aware of. So I'm going to go slow around this area. Might find some more household related items maybe, or more junk. Time will tell. Strong 28. Shallow. Let's see. Well, I wasn't going to turn the camera on because I thought it's just another can. It's not something a bit older than that. I won't scrub this with my gloves because I think I'll take the labelling off, but it's an old lid for Wonder Wax polish. It's definitely been down there for some time. If I get any age info for you, I will put it on the screen at the moment. I think that'll clean up really nicely. Unfortunately, I did nick it a little bit by the looks. That's okay. I'll pocket that and keep moving. That's a very promising sign. This signal here rang up I think it was a 14 in one direction, so I thought maybe ring pull, and then on the other side it was more 18 to 20. Always worth a look. In this case, it has paid out. We've got ourselves $2. So the reason for the wacky signal is possibly that it was up on its side. I've gotten a more solid signal one way than the other. Who knows? But we're $2 richer. Well, I've just stood up from that $2 and I think I know why it was a wacky signal now, because I've gone over it with the Nox once more. Now we've got a straight 13. Potentially a coin spill. So maybe there's a 10 cent there as well. I didn't think to check again with my pinpointer. Yeah, she's a screamer. Let's see if we can just eyeball it. Not seeing anything yet, are you? It's okay. Now hopefully you can see for these sticks. Yep, there it is. Sure enough, 10 cent piece. There you go. Let's check again. I think we've exhausted it this time. Anyway, like I was saying, I hope you can see I'm using a backpack shoulder mount today. Typically I'd use a chest mount so you'd be more central over here. Sometimes these do have a tendency to turn out to the side as you're digging. So let me know in the comments if there's any issues with the camera work. I'm sure I'll be hypercritical of it myself. But let's go on to the next target. Hey, so you know how my pinpointer wouldn't pick up another signal there? Well, just as well I check with the Nox as well. What do we got here? 21.22. Maybe another gold coin, certainly likely. Our 2 coins just came out of here. And that signal is maybe 2 inches away. Let's see if the pinpointer will get it. Woohoo! She certainly will. Might be a bit more of a dig for this one though. So possibly not even the same coin spill. So let's go in with the hand tool. Oh yep, I can see it there. Can you see it? Well, I could see it. I've buried it again. There it is. Well, there you go. Another $2. I'll be sure to check this with the Nox yet again. But that was a nice clean signal, so I have a funny feeling he was on his lonesome. Alright, nothing with the pinpointer. Punch that one down. Remember, we leave no trace. Dig her away. Nox up. And that's that coin spill dealt with. On to the next. Possibly a surface goldie here, guys. I actually found out about this one because I put my detector down while I was checking another signal and it actually landed straight on top of this. 22. Well worth a look. I'm thinking $1. Place your bets. It's not a very satisfying coin popping effort. Oop, here's the target. Oh, it's a ring. I haven't found a ring in ages. Looks to be just a junker. It's got some sort of... Forgive me, there's mosquitoes all around me. I'll get to this description eventually. Yeah, there's some sort of gloss coating on the top. Definitely, it feels extremely lightweight, so I'm thinking just junky. But a ring is a ring, right? I will clean that up when I'm home. There is a ring size in there by the look, or a style number. I think I saw a 9. I can't see any other writing, and again my clown hands are struggling to manipulate this for the camera. Very cool. Let's have a better look at the end, shall we? We shall move on. I've got a few things to investigate here. First being very shallow 16. Now I have pulled out quite a few large pull tabs so far that ring up a straight 16. So it could be that, could be a 20 cent. Over here, 27, 29, bit of a dig on that one. So let's start with the easy one and see how we go. Oh, it's a surface, guys. There it is. So it is a coin. So that will be a 20 cent piece. It's been sunbaking a while. Well, that was the easiest target extraction I'll have all day. And let's find this other one, shall we? It's promising. 28 to 30. Again, bit of a dig. I'm still going for the 29.30, but I've hit a bit of a snag here, guys. I think I've got a full-size brick in the way. which is promising for what might be underneath. But it's making life very difficult, so I'm trying to carve around the edge of the brick so that I can just gently lift it out without, again, tearing up the entire park. Fingers crossed, I'll let you know how I go. I've been on this hole a good 5 minutes, haven't got the target yet. I've got the brick. The brick will be going back in the ground, otherwise we're going to have a pretty significant divot. As you can see, still having a bit of difficulty getting onto the target, so I'll try a little bit more. I may have to give up on this one. I really don't want to though. Let's keep going. Well, he's definitely not the target either, but I just pulled him out of the hole. I'm gonna have to give up on this one, guys. There is a big large chunk of iron here somewhere and it just keeps throwing the signal. I cannot isolate this higher glint. It could even be something to do with iron. You know, I get similar results from temp eggs as well, so I'm going to tell myself it's that, just so I don't think I've missed out on a florin or similar. We'll put this Spidey back where he belongs, fill in the hole, put the brick back in, on to the next. I think I've just found a find that's more surface than the 20 cent I just found. See if you can see this one before I come in close. Round about there. There is iron here, but a positive signal did shine through. And on closer inspection, right there on the surface, $2 again. Well, we're almost up to a second coffee. Maybe I can take Elle out for a cuppa after this video. Poor thing has to work. I suppose technically I'm working too. But yeah, coffee's on me later today. This time we've got a 13, so we'll play our game. Ring pull or 10 cents. Place your bets. Can we see it? No, we can't. It shouldn't take much to pop this one. You can see that the ground is pretty well bone dry at the moment. It is out. There it is. 10 cents it is. Wonderful. I'm having a great day out so far. I was going to investigate a 27-28 in this hole, but I'm guessing you can probably see what I'm seeing. I've dug straight into a bull ant nest, so I'm going to, at a distance, cover this back up. That target might just have to stay there. It was probably going to be cancelor anyway, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over not doing that one. Anyone who saw my recent junk hunt video saw the fact that I actually got bitten by an ant. It wasn't as big as these guys, but it hurt for a good week, so let's just play it safe today, shall we? I've got to turn you on for this laugh, guys. I had an 18-19, sounded surface. It sounded like junk, so I didn't turn the camera on. Sure enough, it's right here. I have found it. I'm not going to believe what I've found here. Now, bear in mind, this particular location, probably a good 10-minute drive from the beach. We have ourselves a sinker. I cannot get away from these things. That's okay. It's going in my lead stash, but I have absolutely no idea why it would be here. Oh, well. Moving on. I'm maybe 1 foot away from where that sinker was. This was a 15-16. Can you see it? I can. No way. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not what I thought. Maybe. Oh, what? Okay. I thought it was just another sinker, which it kind of, sort of is. These are definitely lead. They're all on a string. Let's see if I can get it all in my hand for you here. Okay. That is something I would never have expected to find. I guess, let me know, guys, in the comments. why you would have a use for something like this. Was this maybe the edge of some sort of catch net, or I don't really know. It looks old. I'm just not sure as to its purpose being on the cordonal. It looks like I had fishing line there. Anyhow, let me know. I will move on. Straight 13. Another 10-cent piece. This guy was a 10. He's a 5-cent piece. Who's seen the lawnmower at least once. Bit quirky. Got ourselves another potential coin spill. So over here, straight 10, so that's probably a 5-cent piece. 21-ish, maybe $1, $2. And that one is a bit noisy, so could be multiple coins. Might have even been one over here too. Maybe not. Anyhow, we'll get those two out. $2. That was easy. Let's see if we got another signal there. That might have been it for that one. Yep, that was the only goldie. But shouldn't be far to go for this one. Maybe. Oh, how easy is this? Haven't had a coin dig this easy in a long time. 5 cents. Alright. 23, 24. Right at the base of a big old tree. Oh, looks like old mate. 1-cent piece has come to join us today. It's the first one for the day. Well, this find goes out to all my US followers. This is a first for me. I've pulled out a dime. So that rang up a 24.25. I had no idea what I had based on the face on the back, because it certainly didn't line up with any of our monarchs. But there you go. This was a 21.22. Thought it might have been a gold coin. It's not. It's the first projectile of the day. Pretty heavy. Not sure if it's been fired or not really. It's a little bit bent, but doesn't look like it's hit anything. Kind of cool. I'm chasing another solid 13, so place your bets. 10 cents or pull tab. It is absolutely surface. Oop. Hope you guessed correctly. 10 cents it is. Woohoo! Having a good run today. Well, the last one of these signals I had was the base of a can. So let's see if we can redeem ourselves with the gold coin. 2021, regardless of which direction I hit it. Alright. Bit of work to get her. It's not surface. Oh yes, we're in luck this time. $2. That was probably about 2-3 inch down. So not too bad. Got a 26-27. Sounds small. And small is worth a look. Oh, I know exactly what that is, though it's seen better days. That's the frame of a watch. Very solid watch at that. Can't see any branding on it, unfortunately, and doesn't look like the watch face has survived in there at all. That's pretty cool. Oh, the components. Been there a while. Looks like the mower's had it a few times. I might finally be onto an old coin, guys. This was a really jumpy signal. It was pretty much everything in the mid-20s. I had a suspicion that it might be a 2-cent piece, but what I'm seeing down here is slightly larger. So it is a little bent, unfortunately, whatever it is. And I got to be a bit gentle here. It's pretty caked up on one side. Let's see if we can make out the other side though. That, oh yes, I can make out what that is. That is a kangaroo halfpenny. As far as the year goes, I can't tell at the moment. I don't want to be rough with these gloves, so we'll give it a clean up. I will let you know. But yeah, first pre-decimal of the day, and that's, let's have a look. About here, so what's that? About 4-inch, thereabouts. Not too deep at all, really. Fantastic. 19, mostly 19, a little bit of 2021. Oop, very much surface. Hopefully we can pop that straight out. Oh. Fingers crossed. Oh, what is that? What is that? That is sure as heck not a coin. That's got to be a token. What is that? Alright, there's a whole lot of people standing on it. It looks vaguely familiar. Ooh, it says education at the bottom. Gently, gently. Just says education on that side with a lot of people. Whoop. Here we go. Australian Bicentenary, 1788 to 1988. So it's a commemorative token. I don't think it was a medallion. There's no attachment on any end. But that was literally surface, guys. There is definitely no one detecting around here. That's not even an inch. It's heavy as. That is a cracking find. Or as my mate, the coffee bush kid, would say, that's an absolute ball terror. This could be the last dig for the day. I am exhausted, and this one's a bit further down than I'd like, but it sounds nice. Solid 29. Pretty much no matter which way I hit it. Fingers crossed it's something good. I'd like to end on a high note. Well guys, I've found the target. Now unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show you all of it. I need to have a better look when I'm home, as it does have writing on it, but the writing that I've seen is actually my hometown. I don't particularly want to give that out on the internet, sorry guys. I will let you know what type of find this is in the description, maybe a slightly censored pic or something like that. But that's really cool. That's going to be something to do with the history of the area that I grew up in. So that's going to mean a lot to me. All right. I don't think there's going to be any more targets at this point. I'm going to head back to the car now. If I get any decent signals on the way, I'll dig them. But otherwise, I'll catch you at my wrap up.